What's up, fight fans? Big B here with ya. Welcome to Bowls, Beers, and Brawls. We're going to preview UFC 277 for you. It's coming to us live from Dallas, Texas on Saturday, July the 30th. Fairly big card. You know, there's been a lot of rumblings and I don't know what the word to use, naysayers maybe. People are a little bit upset about this card. Rightfully so. I mean, 75, 80 bucks is a lot to fork over for a night of fights when you're sitting at home. But let me tell you something, folks. When you break this card down, it's actually not so bad because there's some fucking high stakes going on, especially in the pay-per-view portion, the main card. So that's what we're going to look at here coming up right away. Before we get into it, hey, remember to give me a thumbs up. Click that subscribe, get notified of new content coming out all the time. MMA mainly, and also getting into some bare knuckle boxing news and shit like that. So new videos coming out all the time, so make sure you do subscribe. With that being said, let's get into it. UFC 277, curtain jerker, if you will. Opening up the main card, we have a huge light heavyweight bout. Magomed Ankalaev is taking on Anthony Smith. This one's fucking gonna be intense. Now, you got Anthony Smith sitting. Well, overall, he's got a million fucking fights. 36-16 in his pro career. Ankalaev sitting at 17 wins with only the one loss. Going into this one, Ankalaev is the heavy favorite. This one's really tough for me because the way I see Anthony Smith, I really like Anthony Smith. I like watching him fight. I like watching him on Bisping's podcast there. He's just a relatable, down-to-earth dude, and I think that's why I like him and I cheer for him so much. To me, he reminds me of a guy like Tim Means, where it doesn't matter to me who Tim Means is fighting. I'm riding with the Dirty Bird. Even if I know damn well he's going to lose, I'm still going to ride with the Dirty Bird. Same thing here for me with Anthony Lionheart Smith. I want him to win. Nothing against Ankalaev. Ankalaev's a fucking killer. He's on an 8-fight win streak. I really don't need to fucking say more than that. 8-fight win streak. He's the 4th ranked. You got Anthony Smith sitting at 6th rank. So definitely high stakes here. If Anthony Smith can get past the tough Russian here, that's going to push him to at least 4th spot, right? He could even break into that top 3 and be setting himself up for another title shot there. I gotta go with my boy Anthony Smith here. It's not going to be easy. I don't think he's going to be able to finish Ankalaev, especially not early like he's finished his past 3 opponents in a row. I think he's got 3 first-round finishes straight from since his last loss. So, granted, one of those was a leg injury. I can't remember the opponent at this moment. It doesn't really matter. The fact is, on paper, he's on a 3-fight win streak with 3 first-round finishes. Like I say, I'd be very surprised if he can go out there and finish off Ankalaev in the first round. I don't think it's going to be a quick night for Anthony Smith or an easy night for both men. Cat's biting my cord here. So, I don't know. I got to go with Anthony Smith. I think he'll possibly eke out a decision here. But you know what? I'm not going to be heartbroken if Ankalaev gets past Smith either. Of course, in my heart, I want Smith to win, but Ankalaev's an absolute killer, and there's no doubt that he's going to be in that top 5 for some time now. All right, so I've let the cat outside. She's happy eating grass out there instead of chewing my cord. The next fight I want to talk about at UFC 277. Big fight in every sense of the word. We've got a heavyweight bout. Derek Lewis versus Sergey Pavlovich. There's no fucking way this one goes to the judges, right? I hate saying that because so many times when us as fans get pumped up and there's no way this is going to the judges, it's going to be a fucking finish, it's going to be a knockout guaranteed. Then we get some crazy ass shit happen and it goes to the judges. But this one, I can't see it. I just can't fucking see this one needing 15 minutes to end. Because, well, Derek Lewis, he's sitting at 26 wins, 9 losses in his pro career here. Other side of the coin, we've got Pavlovich, who's 15 wins with only 1 loss. He's on a 3-fight win streak. Not only 3-fight win streak, 3 first-round fucking finishes in each of those victories leading up to the bout here with Derek Lewis. Of course, Lewis is coming off of the loss to Tai Tuivasa. A lot of people wondering if Derek Lewis is maybe going to get knocked out in his home state here. This is Derek Lewis's backyard, but sometimes that's not an advantage in MMA. It's weird. It can be, obviously, but I mean, in any other sport, how is it not an advantage to be playing at home? You got the crowd behind you, but MMA is a little bit different. Chael Sonnen actually did a video recently, and he summed it up damn near perfectly in regards to how it's not really so much of an advantage all the time when you're fighting at home. I mean, obviously, fighting is different than playing football. You can brag to all your friends about, yeah, I'm a pro football player, and watch me do a couple of plays during this game. Whereas fighting, you're like, oh, I'm one of the toughest motherfuckers in the world, and then you got to go out there in front of all these people that you've been saying that to and back it up. It's a little bit different. Some use it to fuel them, obviously, but I think there is added pressure there. So we'll see in this one. Hopefully Derek Lewis doesn't end up face down on the canvas in front of his home crowd again, but that's part of the sport, right? I do have Lewis winning this one, but I don't know. I just don't know. Not many people do know in this one. It's damn near even. I mean, 15-1, 3-fight tear for Pavlovich. That cannot be taken lightly. If Derek Lewis goes into this one fighting like we all know Derek Lewis can, I think he can finish Sergey off here within the first 2 rounds, probably second round. But that's the thing with Derek Lewis. We just don't know who's going to show up. It's all going to depend on that. And this is, speaking of high stakes for at UFC 277, this is big for Derek Lewis. I mean, this is he's aging. If he gets another loss, I mean, we all know that he's had back issues. I don't know. If he starts going down the rankings, how long is it before he's going to call it a career? On the other side of the coin, if he gets past Pavlovich here and shoots up the ladder a rung or two, then he's right there. It's hard to quit when you're right there. But we'll see. I've got Derek Lewis via knockout, of course. Black Beast winning this one. I'm going to say second round. So with that, we move into the co-main event, and it's the UFC flyweight interim champion. 125 pounds. We've got Brandon Moreno taking on Kai Kara France. This one's going to be fucking high octane, high action. Um, I think it's going to be absolutely fucking fantastic for anybody out there that knows what they're watching. Anyway, I know a lot of people don't get excited about 125 pounds. They're like, they want to see the bigger boys and shit. But at 125 pounds, these two gentlemen, insane. The speed, precision, timing, fucking everything. It's going to be on full display here as Kai Kara France gets his first shot at any kind of UFC gold here. And he's earned it. You know what? He's 24-9 in his pro career. He's on a 3-fight win streak. That included the fucking highlight reel KO of Cody Garbrandt. Amazing fucking shit there. I don't think he's going to be able to do that to Brandon Moreno necessarily. Moreno, you got 19 wins, 6 losses, 2 draws. He's coming off of a loss to Davison Figueiredo as Brandon Moreno and the injured champ Figueiredo. Injured. I use that term loosely because I don't know if he's actually injured or if it's... I've also heard that he wanted crazy contract shit and everything else, so I don't know what's going on there with the God of War, but that's aside because they've made an interim title bout here in the meantime while they get that shit sorted out with him, whether he's needs some time with injuries or contract delays, whatever the fuck it is. The UFC is obviously moving on for now anyway. Now this one's, you got Brandon Moreno, who is a slight favorite. Kai Kara France is somebody that I feel is highly underrated. Underrated, under-recognized, maybe is a better word. If you haven't seen many of his fights, I urge you to go back and watch them before UFC 277. The destruction of Cody Garbrandt, and yeah, I know there is the argument of Garbrandt's chin is gone. Garbrandt's whatever shell of what he used to be. The Garbrandt shit goes on and on, but the fact is, he murked him in the first fucking round, and that looks good on anybody's resume. So Kai Kara France, 3-fight win streak. Brandon Moreno, coming off that loss there, where he did lose his belt. As I said, him and Figueiredo are playing tag with the UFC flyweight belt, going back and forth quite a few times, and I'm sure they'll meet up again in the future. For this one, though, my prediction, you know what? I'm going with the underdog here. I'm going to go Kai Kara France. I think he's in the right mind frame. I think this is perfect timing for him right now to do it, too. And if he doesn't, you know what? He's still young. He's still got... he's knocking on the door right now. He's still got time. If he doesn't manage to get past Moreno here, I think he's gonna. It's not gonna be easy. Honestly, I don't see Kai Kara France finishing Moreno. He's very hard to fucking finish. Come on, he's Mexican. I don't need to say much more. Mexican fighters are well known for granite fucking chins and taking punishment. Tapology has, out of just about 1,800 predictions, 73% are going Moreno. So that's why I say I'm going against the grain here. I just feel it's Kai Kara France's time. But this isn't going to be fucking easy for him, and it's going to be a fantastic fight for the fans. Okay, UFC 277 main event time. And yes, I realize I did miss a fight on the main card due to unfortunate time restrictions with you people. I had to pick a fight to skip, and yeah, it's unfortunate, but it had to be done. Moving on to the main event. This is what UFC 277 was basically all built around. Juliana Pena versus Amanda Nunes, part 2. Obviously, both are coming off coaching the, from what I understand, unsuccessful 30th season of The Ultimate Fighter. 30-something season. It's in the 30s anyway. I personally didn't watch. I watched one episode, and I don't know. Unfortunately, I just couldn't get into it. But we have Juliana Pena, the champion at bantamweight.
Hi. I do fix this for Evie. If you want.
I can't fix that right now, but I will when I'm done recording.
Kinder.
When I'm done recording, okay?
Okay. And you'll be like, oh my god! You fix it. You'll be like, fix it.
Okay, yeah, I'll fix your car when I'm done recording in a couple of minutes.
Mine. It's Evie's.
Oh, okay. We'll fix it for Evie. Cool?
Okay. Hi, Katie.
Sorry about that. So we got Juliana Pena, the current champion at bantamweight, 11 wins, 4 losses in her career. Standing across from her in the blue corner, it's been a long time since Amanda Nunes fought in the blue corner, I believe, at bantamweight anyway. Amanda Nunes, 21 wins, 5 losses in her career. Before the last bout there, the first meeting between the two, Amanda Nunes was unstoppable. There's no other word that can be used to describe her run. She was unstoppable. She appeared to not even be human. She ran through so much fucking competition. The competition that she didn't actually run through, I firmly believe she was playing the lioness and, kind of playing with her prey. That wasn't the case in the first meeting versus Pena, though. I had made an off-the-wall prediction early in 20... before they fought, anyway. 2021, I believe I had made the prediction. Yeah, so they last fought in December of 2021. A New Year's prediction in 2021 for me was that Amanda Nunes was going to lose her bantamweight belt. Nobody seemed to believe me or listen to me on that one, but you gotta realize that she just became a brand new mother, right? Anybody that has kids out there will tell you how difficult it is to maintain a daily routine of work and all the other bullshit that life throws at you, and still be someone that's vested in your child and spends time with your child. It's a very hard balance for somebody with a 9-to-5 job, somebody like myself. I struggle at times. I can't imagine what it's like. The balance there. There is no balance at one point. There's just no balance, and I firmly believe that's what we saw with Amanda Nunes. Is there was just too much going on. I know she said she was injured as well, so that only adds to the list. Is it an excuse? I don't know. We're about to find out on Saturday, July 30th, because Amanda Nunes was quoted on Embedded as saying that she is injury-free and she's had a full camp. So if she loses to Pena this time, there's no excuse. My prediction, I think Amanda Nunes is going to regain her belt here. I think she's very focused for this fight, and I think she's going to come out and finish Pena within 3 rounds. That being said, I do believe that they will have a trilogy fight down the line, and things may be different at that point. But for UFC 277 main event, I'm going with the Lioness, Amanda Nunes, to regain her belt over Juliana Pena. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Take care. Peace. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Till next time, fight fans. Keep it real. Peace.